So this is Pozas Plaza, which is a shopping center in Camarillo, which is approximately 40 km to the north of Los Angeles, probably 50 maybe, just to the south of Ventura. And often when we think of American shopping centres, we think of over-commercialisation, because this is the idea which is often given to Europeans. But it is actually not the case at all, because the commercialisation as such is much more delicate than it is in many places in Europe. And just looking around now, we can see obviously the signs advertising what the businesses are. There we have Breadbasket, Health and Beauty Essentials, Postal Expressions, don't know what that is. FedEx, sorry, that's a some kind of postal thing, I suppose. And flower jewelers, and what have you. But it's not as blatantly glary as sometimes we get the impression. I think the impression comes from the Las Vegas Strip, is what many Europeans imagine United States to actually look like. Another point I'm going to show is that it's all single story. There's no second floor. It's very, very flat. It's spread out over a large area. And the next point is the parking. There's huge amounts of parking here, and this is absolutely a car-driven society, and this is a problem because people live over large areas. The way architects, city planners have devised towns is that if you need half a litre of milk for your coffee or for your cornflakes or whatever, you have to get in the car because the nearest shop is so far away, and the idea of the corner shop doesn't exist. It's gone. It might exist in somewhere like New York, but it certainly doesn't exist in California. This is not as far as I have seen. The location of this, I'm here today because there's a birthday party on, and the location is just off the freeway, the 101, and so you come off the road which is to the left here, leads to the freeway, and then you have McDonald's, and a bit further down there, behind where I started off walking from, there's Taco Bell, which is my favourite. And this is a particularly wonderful day. This is February, and although the weather in January, I've got to say, was even better than this, today I'm walking with short sleeves on, and it's around, what, maybe 20 degrees centigrade. It's very pleasant. It's almost an ideal temperature. It could just be a tiny touch more and it would be absolutely ideal. No, this is ideal. This is ideal. And look and see how much wind there is. None at all. So this is the place to be as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely amazing. And finally, I'm going to say something about the food in the United States, because people think that the United States is the food's all junk food. And now, President Obama said about a month ago something about outsourcing, and that people shouldn't be outsourcing. I don't think he quite understands what the word outsourcing means. I think he's thinking of outsourcing to China. In fact, most American households seem to outsource their cooking, and a lot of people eat out. But it's not just eating out in Taco Bell and McDonald's. You can go to these wonderful places that have buffet lunches, for example, and you pay less than $10, you can eat as much as you want. And I've got to say that I went to a couple and I didn't want to eat for more than 24 hours. It was so outstanding, and I've definitely put on weight here despite the amount of exercise I'm doing. I'm getting out every single morning. I'm walking either in the hills or on the beach or on the bicycle, or sometimes both. Frequently I'm really exhausted when I come home, so I'm certainly burning a lot of calories, but I have put on weight. I think that's largely due to the bagels. Anyway, so there we have this Las Pozas, which I've showed you a little bit about now. And the place I'm going to is called, I think it's called Maria Calendar, which I know because I left the car there. It's just round the corner down here. And Maria has a restaurant, and that's where I'm going now. There's a Eggs and Things restaurant. That seems like the sort of thing that is a breakfast place to me. I believe that eggs are very healthy. People should eat eggs. Very large protein content, and I don't believe that the cholesterol in eggs is negative. That's just, well, I'm not a nutritionist, so if you have a heart attack, don't take my word for it. I try to eat lots of eggs, particularly as I don't eat meat, so I get my protein that way. And another thing we see here, lots of street names are in Spanish. Calle La Roda, and the name, of course, Camarillo. It's a Spanish name. This place was, of course, part of Mexico until 162 years ago. So it wasn't really in Mexico that long, because Mexico got independence. I think it was 1810 or 1820. I can't remember now. Forgotten. And there's the restaurant I'm going to, which is just down there. It's someone's birthday party, and it kick-off's at 11 o'clock, which is a very good time to have kick-off for a birthday party, by the way. Most people do it in the evenings, by which time you're really exhausted. So if you do it in the morning, you can have all day eating and drinking, and by the time you get home, it's about 7 or 8 in the evening, and so you've got plenty of time to sleep it off. What a brilliant idea. So this is me in Las Pozas, Camarillo, California, signing off.